And we're back again to do a video that has nothing to do with any announcements you may or may not have seen in the last 24 hours pertaining to Kamen Rider stuff. We just happened on this day to want to talk about Kamen Rider IXA for no other reason.
It's just what happens. I had the urge to talk about IXA today.
Hey, you know, that's how it is. So IXA, like I think I told you this, Ken. I told you this as well, AJ. IXA is like the Kamehameha wave or Rasengan. Mm-hmm. Everyone gets it. So, you know, who are your guys' favorite wearers of IXA? Because there's so many to choose from.
And the correct answer is yes.
I'm gonna start with you, Steve, since you're to my immediate this direction.
To your immediate right. Oh, okay. Let me see if I can remember the actor's name real quick.
What for?
Because you have so many different people that do the powering up.
You're right. I probably should have opened that up.
I did. I am.
Because I am a sucker for whenever there's a female writer. I did enjoy what's her name?
Which one? The mom or the daughter?
The mom. Just because I like the angry mom energy.
Yeah.
It's Yuri. Yeah. Yuri, I love angry mom energy in like Kamen Rider shows, because you know, like, you're never gonna be here the rest of the series, but you know, for one episode, she's gonna whip somebody's butt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
sure.
True.
I did like how in the first episode, like, she was dressed like, you know, one of them young women out there in the world, and then like for the rest of the show, she was all like in mom jeans and sweaters and stuff. But I'm like,
hey, that was the look back then. Come on, you gotta remember that was
the look.
86.
But
no, 86.
I judge it by the same standards.
And that's still happens.
When did that wardrobe change start to happen? Was that after the introduction of the Vampire Queen? Or the Vampire Queen? Or
it was before.
Was it before? Because
you know, like it didn't help that she was wearing mom clothes that whole time. But that Vampire Queen, though, man, she turned around. I'm like, yo, that's the one.
I mean, yeah, had the wardrobe change after the Vampire Queen, it's probably because she felt defeated. Like, I'm done. I can't do it. You know what? I give up.
She's like, dang, she looked good, and she's been alive for like 1,000 years. I can't compete with that.
Exactly.
But you know, Yuri's pretty good. I was glad when her and her daughter Megumi. I liked when they finally got their revenge and the whole cycle.
Yeah.
The moment, you know, between, you know, from their time. I like that because it's like, hey, you know, my mom designed this. Yeah. Like, I need to be able to use this to avenge, you know, my mother. So I liked when that happened, but yeah.
I think I felt that Megumi's transformation versus her mother's was a little bit more impactful because you know, we had screen time for both characters. It's pretty much the same, but for me, Megumi definitely was a little bit more interesting.
Mm-hmm. How about you, AJ?
I'm gonna have to go with Basic Otoya. Like, I don't know. There's just something about him. Like,
he's the king. Like,
yeah, like. It's funny enough that we see him go through like so many other transformations, but like for him to own up also IXA in the beginning is like really interesting. Even like his fight with what was it, King? Like, he went from like, all right, I'll use IXA. All right, that didn't work. Let me use Dark Kiva. All right, that didn't work. Let me go back to IXA for a little bit. Like, like it's like picking the different colors for like for fighting games. You're like, all right, I'm just gonna pick this color. Red seems good today. White, we'll go with blue character version of me.
Right.
Do that. Yeah.
No, it was pretty crazy though. They said, hey, any one of these things will kill you. Don't do it more than once. Cool.
Hey,
I'm gonna do all of them.
He did all of them. Yeah.
He's like, I do what I want, when I want, and how I want. How about you, Ken? I think you have the belt with you, right?
This is like one of like the earliest belts in my collecting history, basically. This is actually from one of my my old buddies that I met when I started Kabuto and all of that. So it's lasted me since freaking 2000, and it's been a long time. Like, it's dinged up and all that, and it's held a spot in my collection for a while.
Nice.
But I have to say, you can't go wrong with Nago as the IXA.
That man
True.
I like I hated him less by the end, but he still seems crazy, man. Like he starts off fights by telling you return that life to God. You mean you want me to die? Like,
just know
he got kind of comical at the end, though.
Actually, now between the two,
every day that you wake up, though, you need to start your day with the traditional exercise.
Oh,
True.
Yes, exercise.
See, now between the two, Nago or Otoya, who's the best of the two? Now, for me personally, I agree, Nago. I think, I mean, there's been a few secondary writers out there that's actually like throughout the show, you see them work to be a better writer, and Nago definitely was one of them. He was in the gym, man. He was in the gym working. Like, I need to be the best IXA, of them all.
Right. Now I'll say this: if it comes to comparing characters, Otoya and Nago's a better man. He started off kind of like a weasel, but by the end, like after losing his sight, after losing IXA, like he became a better character. Also, he has the ability to commit to a woman when he promises. That's also a thing too. He's like, "Hey, I like you. Let's get married." And then
that man is a total Chad. That man is a total Chad.
We call that character development. That's true character development.
He developed. He apologized for stuff that he had done. He grew past himself. Otoya, let's be honest, as cool as he is, he died the way he started. Like he didn't change.
I think that's like the magical part about him. he's genuinely good as IXA himself too. He's like, I'm just gonna be in this suit. I'm able to fight in this suit. Yeah, I get hurt, but you know what? He's like what he says. He's a genius that comes every 1,000 years or something.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now I do like that. After he died, he was reincarnated as a superior Kamen Rider, Kamen Rider Grease.
Oh,
yes,
that's right. Yes.
Since I watched Bill first, the whole time I was like, why is Grease acting like this? This is so weird. This is weird.
Just know that he's put his name and his presence in practically like all over the place, at least.
So I guess last night I was cleaning my room last night when I started hearing my phone popping off like seconds after seconds, and all I see is IXA this, IXA that, and I was so surprised. Like I did not see it coming at all. So for you guys, what was your first impressions of the new IXA announcements? We got the Tamashi Shinkocho IXA coming out, which I'm super excited for because I remember back in the day I was gonna buy the SHF IXA, but someone bought it. That's in that store. I was looking around. I thought about the IXA and then decided, I'll get back to it later, and then it was gone. Then we have the CSM coming out soon as well, which is really awesome. So
yeah, it was pretty cool to see that. When I saw that announcement, I was like, it's time to return that money to Bandai.
All right, here's my wallet.
Yeah, dude, like when Bandai dropped this stuff, there's like slam dunk, we got it. Like every time, just like boom, pay us.
Just give us your money. Give us your money, basically.
Funny enough, over the weekend, my girlfriend finished Kiva, and I was telling her like, yeah, I used to own the SH figure, but I sold it because I didn't need it for that, within that time. And then after rewatching this with her, I'm like, man, I really want that IXA figure. It'd be cool to have a Shinkocho, and that was about Friday night. So come like Sunday night, I was like, whoa, they're listening to me.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get that and put it next to my IXA CSM.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, a little bit off topic, but about SHFs, I bought my first Kamen Rider SHF today, the 01.
Oh yeah.
You have successfully dragged me down that hole.
I have my 01 here too.
Welcome to the figure family.
Yeah, mine's still in the box though, because I kind of keep it safe, but then I also want to pose it, so I may have to go find another one now.
I think I'm looking at my two.
You'll find another one eventually, but right now you need to open it on camera.
That's true.
I can't. It's in the car.
Why even start the stream then?
Next stream. Next stream, I'll open it up, and then I'll also show off all the Kamen Rider figurized standards that I bought too. I mean, AJ can attest. I bought a lot of Kamen Rider today.
Yep.
So, Anthony, like you were saying about seeing your phone blow up, I saw all the messages going, and I looked down. I'm like, oh, what's going on? I was like coming out of catching up on a show that I promised my buddy I'd watch years ago, and I see all that, and I'm like, really? Load up Twitter, Shinkocho, CSM. I'm like, are they talking to each other? It's like a synergy release. Ooh, I'm about to drop some money.
So I was literally playing Monster Hunter with a couple of my buddies from the East Coast, or at least with the crew that I was with, starting all of this. And so literally in the middle of the quest, and my phone's literally blowing up throughout the whole thing. And they're questioning like just what's going on, since I was telling them like all the previous events that we get super excited, and you just hear phones going off like crazy. The moment I told them that, hey, this got announced, like instantly they were just freaking out over there.
Yeah,
dude, I love that. Like kind of like every time we tease a new CSM, whenever we make the post, I always love how my phone goes ding 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 ding, ding
yep.
like that. Just all those things. Yeah. It's nuts. It's nuts.
Yeah, the minute I saw the Shinkocho IXA, the first thing that came to mind was "Fight for Justice" theme song. Like, oh man, please.
Like that, I need to get 2 of.
Oh yeah, hands down 2.
Or more. I mean, because there's a lot of IXAs.
Just get IXA army based on their posts.
There's a lot of them. You need a lot of those.
Make an IXA army, huh?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to when we can get our hands on that. So hopefully we can get that soon, so we can put up a hands-on review for the people out here.
Great.
So looking at it based off of like all the users, I'd say probably need to get like 9 of those.
9 of them? 9 IXAs?
Because you got Otoya, Jiro, Rook for a little bit, Yuri,
that's right.
Maru, Nago, Ryo, Megumi, and Kengo.
Wow.
Kengo had a pretty good transformation. He used his feet. That was an interesting time when I first saw that. I was like, what the heck was that?
I was like, kill that man. No, but that'd be cool if they came up with like a pack, like a 9-pack. Like buy 9 IXAs so you can have them all at the same time. Oh man, but no, I'm pretty excited for this. It's cool that they're both gonna be coming out around the same time, and it's gonna start my trend of having Belt, Daiza, and then SHF on top.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nice. See, big.
So, do you want? It's like, are you gonna give your wallet now or later?
Well, I figure I'll just have my paycheck direct deposit to Bandai. That way, they just send me figures as they're released.
Let me get in on that.
Yeah, right. Oh man, but yeah, no, I'm pretty excited for all the stuff that's coming out. I'm looking forward to it. When IXA comes out, we all gotta do the different poses from all the different henshings that happen with it. So
true.
That would be pretty funny.
Who plans to exercise so then that way they can actually wear the belt around them?
I'm a little ways away from that. I'm gonna work on it. I'll work on it.
Hey, the extenders should be in, so we could all fit it.
Okay.
So, each of us will get a CSM IXA.
Of course.
And we'll all record, we'll do our poses, and we'll do the exercise together.
Oh,
jeez. Oh, God. Oh, man, but it should be good. But, hey, let's people down in the chat, let us know who is your favorite IXA? Like, who did it the best? You have so many options to choose from.
9 different.
So looking at the chat on at least on Facebook so far, Matt says that don't know that I have a favorite writer or favorite user, but IXA is my favorite suit in Kiva, and it's just an amazing design.
Yeah,
I'm wrong.
Yeah, sure.
It's a great design.
It's clean.
Yeah.
I remember seeing IXA for the first time and thinking this looks like some sort of vampire slayer. You're about to get the word of God.
I believe it's based off the Knights Templar, so I mean it's very well done.
Yeah.
Look
By the
up
way,
IXA the first, you see it.
yeah. By the way, someone asked Jay and Gwen, is that background the Heated President Room?
Yes, it is.
Yes,
Yes,
it is.
Yes, it is.
Toei released a bunch of backgrounds for people to do while they're working from home. For your videos. So just Google it. Toei Kamen Rider background. It should pop up pretty easy. They're all free to download, and I really love this background.
And then it looks like Cooper mentioned that his favorite user is Atoya, but you have to exercise.
We have to exercise. Thankfully, I've been exercising every day, so.
On Twitter's end, there's nothing but gifs.
Nothing but gifts.
I love that though. Like whatever we post on the Twitter, like you guys out there, y'all come with the fire when it comes to these responses, man. I don't know where you guys get all these gifts, but it's amazing. I love the gif of Atoya dancing.
Oh yeah. That's iconic. That's yeah.
Oh, so good. And then all the memes of Nago being insane. I mean he just looks crazy, right? I mean the man is obsessed with taking your button. All right.
That button guy.
And then of course the hand puppet guy.
Hand puppets.
Oh,
That cracks me up.
I hope the figure comes with the hand puppets because that would be amazing.
someone said that last night.
Oh man.
We got a couple of Nago transforming, Atoya again. We got two that posted Yuri and Megumi transforming.
Okay.
So I guess
no one
a
likes
question
Kendo.
for you guys. What about IXA did you guys like the most? Like, was it the suit design? Was it the weapons? Was it the character himself and his one-liners? For me, it would probably have to be, again, the whole design. Like, this man's about to bless you with God. And the two variants of the IXA. You had the proto IXA, then you had the final IXA. The IXA's, that shield would open up. And then it went even further with his transformation, his super form. So for me, it's design. Hands down.
I like the design, especially when he became like a Gundam with the thing opening up. That was pretty cool.
Like a Gundam.
But I think the thing that made me like IXA was the fact that unlike like the Kiva belt, for example, IXA is humanity's ingenuity fighting against the supernatural. Like I like that. Basically, it's Batman. All right, I'm gonna build my way out of this. All right, and are there risks? Of course, but I will punch you hard until it doesn't matter anymore.
That's true. It is humanity's version of defending themselves from this greater evil. Right. Meanwhile, you have actual Kamen Rider doing Kamen Rider things. Kamen Rider Kiva.
I have to agree on suit design, but I also loved like the try-hard nature that he was just like, whatever he's gonna do, he's gonna go all in for. That's what I like that in characters when they're just all in kind of personality.
Wait, which one?
The main one, the main user. Should I pull up the actor's name?
Wait,
there's 9 of them.
Who's the main? Which timeline?
Well, I should go look at who had the most episodes, because then they should get called the main.
Well, then, but it also depends on which timeline, though, because each timeline has its own main user.
That's true. Let's see who gets the most episode count. See if I can pull that real fast.
Is this the belt that's been passed the most in all of Rider?
I think so.
Belt that has been passed the most?
It's been used by multiple humans and multiple monsters.
Delta's up there as well.
Maybe when you get to Fies.
Okay.
Well, maybe.
Not there yet. I'm halfway through comics, so don't spoil anything. I'm working my way back.
I mean, probably not the same driver, but definitely Fies has a lot of swappings.
Nago's the one I think of.
Nago. Okay.
Okay. All right. I'll accept that. He does have the coolest catchphrase out of all of them, though. So
yeah. I do want to see, like, in episode count, who really is in it the most.
Yeah, that would be kind of crazy to try and calculate because there's so many back and forths and handoffs and
someone in the beginning.
Hey, you're IXA now. No, I'm IXA.
It's the Spartacus of Kamen Rider.
It's like, yo,
We are all IXA.
right? It's like, did you guys not think to maybe put like a fingerprint thing on it?
Nago would have been a great character had he came back in the Gates movie.
Absolutely.
I think he's probably one of the for sure top 5 secondary writers.
Right. Yeah, that'd be cool. Of course, I can see Woes like showing up. Huh? Return that power to Zio. Oh man, but yeah, guys. So let us know down below. Are you hyped for all the IXA stuff coming out, and who your favorite version of the character is, and let us know if there's anything else you'd like us to talk about. Because I mean, we're all home. We don't have anything else to do, so
I'm rewatching any Rider series at this point.
Yeah, I plan to be done with Heisei before this quarantine is over.
Oh man,
I'll be done with Kabuto probably by the end of this week, and then I'll probably move on to 5 afterwards.
Nice.
So
nice. All right,
yeah, just because his name sounds really cool. That is how I've chosen this series.
I mean, Kabuto's really cool. Flies is probably the coolest Kamen Rider of all of the first half of Heisei in terms of design, and theme song too, just really up there.
Well, and he's red and black, which, as you can tell from my background, is
That's true. That's true. He does have the right colors for you. I love the light up. It has that Tron light up.
What Ken?
Fi's made flip phones cool.
That's true. That's very true.
Oh man, that's kind of hard to do. So if he can pull that off, that's amazing.
IXA never used his phone for his Rising form as a real phone, huh? Like nobody used it as a phone.
Is it actually a phone?
It looked like a phone. Like
I know it looks like a phone, but it's actually a phone.
So this literally comes out from his face, right?
Yeah.
And then for him to actually transform, you actually got to hit the keys for his code for him to transform into Rising IXA.
Okay. But was it a phone? I don't think so.
Yeah, I think it just looks exactly like a phone, but it is not a phone.
Right.
Yeah. But
He's got to beat everybody.
he's putting his cheat code. Boop, boop, boop. Do it.
Up, down, left, right.
Yeah.
Konami code. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Classic.
Oh, we got another comment in the section from Mike. Kabuto and Fi's are amazing series. It's good to know. Thank you. Kabuto's been pretty good. It's been taking me a while to warm up to some of the writers, namely Kabuto. But
he's
don't you
a bit rough
want to
around
walk
the
the path to heaven?
well, look, that's a cool saying for real. Like when he said that, he's like, I walked the path to heaven. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then like I got to know him. And I'm like, oh, I hate you. But
cool catchphrase. Bad personality.
Yeah, but I do like the food in it though. Like every time I watch Kabuto, like I'm like, yo, I wasn't hungry before. Now I need some miso soup. I need some ramen. They had a whole. First of all, so everyone have to know this. My favorite sushi is mackerel, and they had a whole episode in Kabuto. And I was like, I think this was made for me. So I'm liking it though. I'm looking forward to Fi's as well. So.
Okay.
But any last thoughts on IXA before we sign off for today?
Because we're gonna be getting the announcement on the 26th, right?
Yeah, there'll be more info coming around that date. So just hover around our social media when that's happening.
Yes, be ready. Be ready to place your
your
ready.
Orders. Open that wallet up. And like I said earlier, be ready to return that money to Bondi. But that's it for this time, guys. Until next time, we've been Team Writer, plus our additional movie writer over here. See you later, guys.
Later.
Bye.